মৌমিতা, তুমি তো ইংরেজি সাহিত্যের ছাত্রী এবং হসপিটাল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে চাকরি করতে। তো তোমার হঠাৎ করে কেন মনে হলো যে তুমি ট্রাভেল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে অ্যাজ এ এন্টারপ্রেনার হিসেবে কাজ করবে? সেটা গল্পটা শুনতে খুব ইচ্ছে করে, কারণ একই তো ট্রাভেল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে মহিলা মানে এন্টারপ্রেনার হিসেবে কাজ করার খুব বেশি নাম্বার। তুমি যখন শুরু করেছো আজ থেকে 7-8 বছর আগে, তখন তো ছিল না। তা তুমি কিভাবে ইন্সপায়ার হলে, কি ভাবনা নিয়ে তুমি এই প্রফেশনে এলে, সেই ব্যাক স্টোরিটা জানতে খুব ইচ্ছে করে।
Hi, this is Momita back again. Actually, I have come to tell you people how did I become a tour operator from a housewife to a tour operator. So this is a long journey. Today I'm going to speak about that. Actually, there is a very special guest of mine, that is Shormishtadi. She always used to say me that how did you become a tour operator? Like her, so many friends are there who wants to know how did I opt for this option. So today I'm going to tell you my story. Let's begin. Well, I was completely into a 9 to 5 job in Apollo when I got married, and after 1.5 years, I got pregnant. And while I got pregnant, I just decided to quit my job. It was a well-paid job, and taking decision of quitting my job was not an easy thing for me. But still, I thought to quit my job and concentrate on bringing up my newborn baby. Well, when my child was 1.5 years old, I started feeling very low. I was grumping that I just restricted myself to domestic needs, my baby's desires, and it was like an emotional atyachar for me. And and from that time onwards, I started thinking something else, like involving myself to something else. So that was the time when the bug started biting, actually, that I must involve myself in something creative, something which I love to do. Well, then I started thinking that what should I do. I uh, i was actually in the process of reinventing myself, that how to how to keep myself busy along with handling my child. So I thought of pursuing my studies. I was a tourism graduate. I did my graduation in tourism. Then I started studying English. English was always my subject of choice, of my likes, and I started pursuing English honors. While I started pursuing English honors, I did a marvelous result. Huh. And my professor actually insisted me following with masters. I started English masters also. Now, when I was in the last years of my masters, I thought that I must start something of my own, something which feeds my passion. Traveling was always there. Like traveling was like breathing for me that time also. Even after I got pregnant and I had a child, I had the dream of doing something related to traveling. Actually, it was there from my childhood. So traveling was always there. Like I belong from a wanderlust family, where I have grown up seeing my parents, my father specifically, doing planning, plotting, doing budgets for various trips. So I have grown up seeing all these things. And when I was thinking, I was in the thinking process that what should I do. The first thing which came into my mind is I would like to do something related to traveling, but I did not find the way out. Actually, neither I wanted to go back in a 9 to 5 job, because that was really not my field. Nor I wanted to burden my husband with my traveling expenses. That was another reason. Actually, I promised to myself some time back that I do not want to throw or burden up my traveling expenses onto my husband, and neither I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5 job. It was really not my cup of tea. I wanted to bear my own traveling expense. Now I started thinking how to meet up the ends, how to make it possible. I kept on thinking for hours, beaten up by the thought how to overcome from this situation. I do not want to go for a regular job. Neither I want to burden my family members, my husband, with my travel expenses. Because I wanted to travel all the year round, which is not matter of joke for anybody to carry on. So the only answer to me was to take traveling as my profession. So I thought of turning my passion into my profession. Thus, I started nurturing it, leaving it, loving it. And during this time, my first Ladakh trip happened. It was a family trip, and I was awfully amazed by the beauty of the place, the innocence of the people living there. The place actually touched me every way. It actually gave a meaning to my existence. Well, I was. Let me just go back to the Ladakh story once, little bit of it. How did I reach Ladakh? Let me say little bit of it. Why I wanted to say a little bit of Ladakh story. My first trip to Ladakh is because this place have an immense influence on my profession. I was bankrupt almost while in Delhi, and when I reached Leh, um, I did not have that much of money in my hand because I had made a pickpocket event in Delhi, and I reached Leh empty-handed. I had no prior bookings. Only I booked a car. Nothing else was booked. But when the people of Ladakh, when my car person, the driver heard my event, when they came to know about my tragedy in Delhi, they cooperated in such a way. They supported in every way, and the trust was so much. Even they said that you can roam about here, you can have a good trip of Ladakh and go back home and pay us the money. So the place actually amazed me not only with its beauty, but also by the honesty of the people. And it is Ladakh which helped me to take the final call on my profession that I will start something related to tourism, and so the reason being so that I can come to Ladakh, I can visit Ladakh enormous times, almost once in a year. So that is how Ladakh influenced me to be a tour operator, a full-fledged tour operator. I came back from Ladakh and started the convincing procedure. First, I started convincing myself that yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to work in the traveling sector. Okay, and yes, it took time to convince my family members, and even my husband Subhash was reluctant and apprehensive at first, but after continuous nagging procedure, he agreed to it, and we thought of giving it a try. No one except Subhash believed that I could do it. Even I heard sentences like "बहुत ছেলে নিয়ে tour operating হয় না." Ma was not ready to accept the thought process of being becoming a tour operator, a lady tour operator, because of the social taboos. The most difficult part was convincing my own self that yes, I will be able to balance my traveling job and my little child. Growing up process for both this individual starts simultaneously. I grew up along with my child. I grew up as a touring professional, and my child grew up seeing his mother going for tours. So, so it's an eventual process. And ultimately, I took the leap. I started my first tour. Once I got a green signal from my family, I just plunged in. There was no time wastage. Though I wanted to start with Ladakh because that's the place which actually influenced my thought process. But who would risk their money with a newborn tour operator and to a place like Ladakh? So it was not Ladakh for the first time. I started with Silk Route. That is also called the Ladakh of Eastern India. Okay, so I started with Silk Route, 10 people, all are girls except my husband, um, and and I just started it. It's just started, and I was a little bit apprehensive about the monetary part, but my husband said that you need not worry. If there is any loss in the trip, I will adjust it. And I incurred a loss of 1800, but in the process, I learned many things, and that's how my journey started. After that Silk Route trip, a full-fledged group tour happened 3 months later to it in a full blooming Kashmir, full tulip blooming Kashmir, and it was a hit. It was hit. The nature was in abundance. There was tulips, there was snowfalls, and the yellow mustard fields. It was all very pleasing tour, and from that trip I actually mm, had a profit of 10,000 bucks with which I bought utensils, gas ovens, etc. Because previously I used to take full catering system. Even in Kashmir, I took my full catering system, and with I have done trips, many trips with my full catering system. Anyway, so what I was saying is. The profit which I made from Kashmir, I invested in buying utensils for my tour house. Money making. Well, money making was never my purpose of taking touring as a profession. It's an eventual process. It actually gets added, but it was not my goal. Then what was my goal? Well, to roam, to travel, to come in close proximity of mountain people. That is the reason I said you before that I did not want to burden my traveling experience expenses on my husband. That is the reason I wanted to earn myself, and along with that, I wanted to travel. With a 9 to 5 job, it would not have been possible. So I opted for a tour operating profession. What influenced brand Brithfresh? Word of mouth. That's my biggest advertisement. I never advertised in any print media or in any magazine or in any travel fair. Just I have kept trust on my own work, and word of mouth has played its trick. It had a very immense effect on social media as well. So my work is basically based on word of mouth. Now, NOW now. Present situation of Brithfresh. Well, I have a full-fledged team. Team Brithfresh. Team Brithfresh members, they are more my family members than my clients. I can talk to them on any subject. I take their advices, try to implement and improvise on those advices, and in the process try to um, make them involved in the whole touring process. My trips generally get filled up within 2 days to 1 week. Within 2 days to some disclaimers. Without Shubhash, this would not have been possible. It is his complete support, trust on me, and my passion which helped me to grow. Of course, it was my dream, and I always wanted to pursue it. But if you do not have the support of the closest friend of yours, then it would not have been possible for one to pursue or to make the dream into reality. To all you girls out there watching my program, I just request you, urge you to take your dreams seriously. Do whatever you are good at. Do whatever gives you immense pleasure. Do whatever never tires you. Do whatever you love in doing. Make your passion your profession, and it will pay off. Seriously. Thank you all for listening to my crazy stories. Uh, Spending time on my life story. That is really, I'm honored. I'm really honored that you have listened to it. Thank you, and keep this support. I really respect the support you all impart to me and my company, that is Breath Fresh, and I would certainly look for more support from your side. Thank you. I end up the session today. Bye.